jacked. We're high and we're jacked and we're
Yeah,
jacked and high. We're high and we're jacked. We're high and we're jacked. We're high and we're jacked. Okay, are you ready, Solo?
born
Here, let's
Jason.
let's start the clock, baby. Recording. Three, two, one.
We're high and we're jacked. We're high and we're jacked. Welcome to We're High and Jacked, a podcast about Apple TVs, pluses, Hijack, Season 2, Episode 7, entitled Contact. Yes, I'm Heath Solo. I have hijacked this podcast. Am I now non-host slash co-host slash with the mostest, Mr. Axel Foley? Welcome to Hijack, the podcast.
Thank you, Sir Solo. Do you remember that what was that, a police song? Can we make contact? Yes, indeed. Do you remember that song?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Oh God, the
Is that
police had
Devo?
some
I don't
great.
know.
No, the police.
Oh, the police.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the police. I think
Yes.
that was on Synchronicity or something. No, it was.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
it was actually,
Oh.
or Ghost in the Machine. The police are. There's two bands that I think modern kids should be listening to. You ready? Number one, REM. Number two, the police. That's all I have for you.
Oh, I
Let's
like
move on
that.
to the show.
All right. The episode Contact was directed and written by Jim Field Smith. And remember, guys, you can go to dvrpodcast.com, check out everything we're covering. Lots going on, lots happening. We just wrapped up Night of the Seven Kingdoms,
Sure did.
and Axel's doing Traders with Amy from Little Miss Recap over the
Tomorrow's
across
the
the pond.
finale.
Tomorrow's the finale. Great stuff going on, great stuff in the works. And if you love us and want it ad free and all that goodies and get exclusive pods and pods before even we record them, go to patreon.com/DVR. And for a couple of smackers a month, you could be a good kid, see, and be a patron.
Okay.
Oh, that
You
went
get
with
your
Jimmy
you get
Cagney
your
the Popeye
you
for a
get your
second.
papers? You getting
Get
your
the get
papers?
your papers, get your papers. All right. So Axel,
Yes.
before we dive in, because I have issues,
Okay.
questions.
Oh, okay.
So watched the episode, thought it was okay. I wasn't in love with it.
Oh,
Rewatched it,
okay.
loved it a lot more.
Nice.
I'm just
Nice.
thinking this show binge wise, like even though I rewatched the same episode, it just I anyway. But a lot of people have been down on the show.
Hmm.
It's not season one. So my
No.
question is, do
Yeah.
you are you I mean, I think we're both enjoying it, but as like a top tier show, would you rank this season one of those toppers?
Now, you know what? Listen, man, Idris, I love you. I like the F1 little ad before the episode this week. I don't know if it was before, maybe I skipped past it, but I liked it. I like the spirit of it, and I love this episode. And
Nice.
I also have a theory about what's really going on that I think is very fun and makes the season better. But I agree with you. I think that we're far enough. We only have one episode left. This is better binging. This is a better binge.
This
I
is a
think if you were
binge.
watching one episode after another, it's like 24. When you watch
Mhm.
24 week to week, when it was originally on Fox, it was not as good. Once it came out on DVD and you could
That's
binge it,
oh
it
yeah.
was the best fucking show ever made, right? Because it just doesn't work when
Yeah.
something ridiculous is happening and you have to wait a week to find out, like the Cougars attacking his daughter. When that, when you can go right
Yeah.
to the next episode, you can
Yeah.
go past it and then you get to something fun.
Yeah.
You know what
Season
I'm
two. I think
saying?
I was a season.
So that's
You
how I
know,
feel
I
about Hijack season two.
real quick, 24. I binged season one, watched two in real time, watched three in real time, said no, never again. Every season, I waited, bought the DVD set, and binged it in like
Yeah.
3 days. Anyway,
Well, yeah, I had a DVR and I just waited. That was an early one. That was one of the first
yeah.
shows that I ever let pile up on purpose.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you have to. And I think this show would benefit more from a binge, but it's okay. We're covering it week to week. The thing that bothered me the beginning of this episode is so we find out Sam and Jess get on the train. They're on the train now all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Yeah. They're back on the train.
Okay, wait, Jess got shot. Okay, we're
Yeah.
finding out that they shot Jess. But so the end of last, but it's confusing to me. It's just a little weird. Okay. And I'll just throw it out there in my confusion, and then you bring me in and
Okay.
miss the
They
chaos.
jumped forward a little bit. Yeah,
No, they
yeah.
did. They ended the episode though where guns fire, but the train coming by. I didn't realize Sam and Jess were on the same tracks as the train or whatever. And
Yes.
then they skipped ahead in time. So they shot at them, whether they were trying to kill him or not. They had the kill order. Jess gets hit, the train goes by. So do they miraculously, in little area that they have because a train went by, Sam and Jess were able to outrun the gunman, jump on the
They were
train?
already next to the train. So they just got onto the train was just starting up. The shot was fired. They get into the cockpit. I'm still calling it the cockpit. And off they went. Yeah, I mean, it's a TV show. They
No,
got it.
I get that, but it's so done in a way that's supposed to be this is so cool by not showing you. And it isn't because it's confusing as hell.
I don't know. I
It's
kind of I
bad.
okay.
It's really bad because
That's not a good start for the episode for you then, Solo.
no, that was actually the only problem I really had with this episode. That
Oh, okay,
bothered me
good.
because they didn't. Okay, I'm fine with, oh, they made it, you got shot, but it just the logistics doesn't add up for me. It
Okay.
makes so we'll move on.
All right.
That bothered me. I think that took me out of the episode when I first watched it. Knowing it was happening, when I watched it the second time, I did enjoy it
Okay.
and was okay to because I
I
love
dig it.
Idris. So sometimes I just gotta,
There's always things like that that can happen to you when you're watching a show like this, especially where there's a lot of flights of fancy and you have to suspend your disbelief a lot for like the action part of it and the suspense and thriller part. And I'm glad you're able to get past it because I thought the rest of it was pretty fun.
yeah,
I like what I liked is I like the way they jumped onto the train and Otto and Sam were talking and the camera panned over to Jess. I just liked the camera move. I thought it was a cool pivot
hmm,
because it was like the camera, I don't know how to describe it. It was stationary and then it just turned. It didn't really like kind of sweep over.
right.
It was very mechanical. I kind of thought that was a neat little thing. But yeah, you know what? We made shit before. You know what the deal is. They thought to themselves, hey, should we shoot this? And then they blocked it out and they were like, let's just put him on the train.
Yeah, and they're trying to make that look cool,
Yeah.
like look what we did, but it felt like bad editing to me.
Yes, I can
Um,
understand that.
but so that jarred me out. But let's get
All right.
past it. We're high and we're jacked. All right, let's talk about this Marsha business. Marsha. So
Marsha. Oh.
Marsha's still on the run in the woods. The two henchmen or whatever they are looking for
Yeah.
him with the dogs.
Henchwoman
Okay,
and henchman.
henchwoman and henchwoman. Okay, during this, she gets cell service. Does Marsha gets Daniel on the phone? So first watch, I'm like, he seems too calm at this point. Honey, don't worry, we'll send a helicopter for you.
Doesn't he look
You all
like
right?
he's more concerned with what's happening down the hallway? Like
Yeah.
he's kind of like, I got to get to a meeting here about, you know what I mean? She's like,
So
they're gonna kill me.
I was like, huh. I'm thinking, what's going on? Then Archie Punjabi, he's calling to get the
Yeah,
helicopter.
yeah,
But he seems kind of, but then he goes ballistic.
yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah.
But
Now,
what was that about, though? What was
okay.
all of the, there's a lot going on there.
So Daniel, I think, always thought Stewart, the bad guy that was on the plane last season, was
Yes.
behind this stuff. But then it kind of was looked like, nah. And then he grabs him, was like, call it off, call it off. I think that almost confirms that he is behind this whole thing. And he's been doing, because in that soap is a phone. He's been making calls and calling some shots from the cell.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
So,
Um,
because I think Daniel thought it was him the whole time, but it was played off like, why is he nervous? Why is he seemed like he didn't know what was going on. And all of a sudden, this episode, he's got a prison guard working for him, a young
so
lady.
so you think this confirms that Daniel was right and Stewart is the mastermind and he's trying to get John Bailey Brown out?
Correct.
Okay. I disagree.
Okay, good.
You want to hit this? This
Yeah,
plays into
go
my
for
theory.
it.
This is
Yeah,
we're
let's
going
do
all
it.
we just jump in on this pod.
Yeah.
I think that Stewart and Sam are working together, and that is why Sam said to Otto, this was very
Hmm.
strange. At the end of the episode, he goes, "Otto, you've got to keep convincing them that I'm a bad guy."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why? Why do I have to do that?" And then he says, he's like, "Because I have to keep this going to the end," or
Okay.
something like that. And in my estimation, I think that is going to be the dum 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 of the season, is
Hmm.
that this is actually about fucking taking out John Bailey Brown or holding him hostage for the information he has to get to Cheapside in general, the company in general.
So if you think that Stewart and Sam are working together, do you think
Yeah.
there's then another big bad that Robert Lang is speaking to? Or
Yes. I
okay,
think
so you
there's
don't think you
yes.
think there's someone else.
Who
Okay.
thinks he's in control. I think Sam may have tricked Lang into thinking that other people are in control
Oh,
when actually it's him and Stewart.
really? You think okay.
Yes, but I do think that
Hmm.
someone is going after Marcia, and I think it's unrelated to what's happening here.
Oh, and
I
you
think
think it's
it's
unrelated.
Cheapside because I think they figured out what's going on. It sounds complicated.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm with you on it, but
We'll
if it
see. We'll see.
happens, I'll enjoy it. I'm
Yeah,
not
we'll
I'm
see.
not saying I don't like it.
I
I
think that
just
because I don't think Stewart is on their side. His whole family died, and then he was left on the plane to take the fucking fall. He hates John Bailey Brown and all those guys and
yeah,
Cheapside and
that's
who was behind the
oh,
first
I see.
hijack.
Hmm.
That's why him and
You know
Sam are
what? You
both.
might,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, I gotta admit, the thing I said was more my wife's idea, and I told her I would use it. So I have to
Oh,
act like
now,
I'm gonna.
okay, all
Okay,
right.
so you know what?
Well, guess what? The theory I just
Hey,
came up was actually really your wife's idea. She
yeah, they're all
texted.
my
She
wife's
said,
ideas.
"I
We
want to
just
surprise Heath."
that's where she was
There
this
she
whole.
goes.
Okay.
But that's what I'm thinking now
Okay.
because I really liked this episode. It was propulsive. It moved. Yes, there's the chicanery and the trickery, as in every episode. The train shuts down. The train gets turned on. They send in the SWAT. They call them back. Like okay, all that stuff is always happening in every episode. But I'm trying to watch really what's going on, and I'm also interested. What I'm interested in is is apprehending Marco on the plane because we finally got onto a plane again.
Right.
That made me happy. Was the apprehension of Marco is what's going to lead them and also breaking into like I think Sam's laptop is now a ruse if this because I'm going with this theory full force, but
Hmm.
I think it's Marco that might rat them out in some way. Maybe some
Oh.
stuff they might find at the apartment that traces back to that Stewart isn't somehow in contact with Sam. Because if that becomes evident, then we'll see what was
No.
going on.
Well,
But
hey, we'll see. That
I don't
could
know. I
be.
think they're playing it out like the plans. Do you think the person they're talking about in the German government that Faber and all that there and what's her name Ada we're talking about? Do you think that that is um, Roger? Or do you think that that is someone else, like maybe even the guy we saw in the first scene?
So, okay, so let me ask you this before I answer that because I need some clarification. You know
Yes.
how Faber's kind of putting together that there's got to be someone boots on the ground that has
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah.
That's is he referring to Lang, the possibility
That's
that
what
it's
I'm
Lang,
that see,
or
that's
do
what
we
I'm
have someone in the
saying.
German
That's
that's
it.
bad?
That's it. Is it Lang that we know, or is it a German that we don't know? Maybe Baldy. It could be Baldy,
Yeah, could be
you know.
Roland or whatever. I
But
don't know.
yeah, Roland. I think that he is kind of he might be a red herring now, but it might
Yeah,
also
it's
be the
it's
guy we saw in the very beginning that was supposed to meet with Sam, who we never saw
right.
again, right?
That's right.
Remember we were saying, why was that guy brought there?
Yeah, yeah. Good point. Great point. Um, so okay. So then Olivia and Marcia have a nice phone conversation out in the wild. Um, Basically, so this thing about Marcia recording her, recording herself so Sam so they can hear it. They're
Yeah.
calling it the proof when Ada was like, "Go get me proof, Faber."
I don't,
Is this proof?
I do not
It's
get,
your
I don't
wife.
understand this whatsoever. I don't understand it. If that's what the wife thinks, that doesn't mean that's what it is. Like,
That
you know
how
what
can
I'm
that be
saying?
proof?
Yeah, I don't know. Because wouldn't she
That
say anything to try to protect him?
that's what
So
I'm
it doesn't, yeah,
saying.
it
Like
doesn't
it
make
doesn't
any
make sense
sense.
to
No.
me.
And I like that Ada said, I don't care. He's still, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But eventually, why did they make the decision they did? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see, right? Like, was it
yeah.
that they broke off from them or something else is going on? But I don't know. We'll see.
In leaving, so the jacket. So we had a discussion in my household because of course she leaves the jacket and I'm instantly thinking, oh, she's leaving the jacket. The dogs are going to get that scent and then she's off somewhere else. It's a trick.
Okay.
Then my wife was kind of like, well, that's, of course that's stupid because the dog will get the scent and find her quicker. Why did she leave the jacket there? Do you think she left it on purpose or why have all of a
Yeah,
sudden
yeah,
the
yeah.
dog?
Well, the dogs already have this scent. They have the whole cabin.
Okay,
They
so
have
they
more than
they
a
do have
jacket.
the
Yeah,
scent. Okay. I
yeah.
wasn't sure because
Maybe that's
I
it. I
didn't
don't know.
remember the dogs, you know. Anyway,
I don't
so
know.
I don't know that little chase thing's weird, and maybe I didn't like
Yeah.
this episode as much as I thought I did. But um, it's is it safe to say that John Bailey Brown is a doofus and has no idea what's going on?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
way they play.
totally.
He kills someone in season one, and you think and then all of a sudden he's like, duh, 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 what do you mean?
But that kind of says something. That's why you know what I mean? I don't think he's really he's not as powerful as I think there's other more powerful people like the guy we saw in season one, and we mentioned him. Did we see him yet this season? Who was actually running the stock manipulation? Remember? Oh, we did. Remember in episode one or two, there was a quick check-in,
Oh,
I think, with
I
him and the
think
company.
so.
And I think that that's the main thing, you know. Bailey Brown
Main
is
thing, the
just
main
another
thing.
stooge,
It's just like I don't know. It just seemed like it's a different
middleman.
character to me. I don't know. Who knows? So let's go back on the train axle. Lots
Let's
going
do it.
on.
Let's get on the train.
It's about now moving the train to the surface, be in an area where
Surface.
they
Yep.
can't get taken out. There's, of course, the whole disconnecting the train thing because of the bomb that went off, and we're losing power on this train. So they want to disconnect, carriage like four and
Uh-huh.
three or whatever. And then,
Yeah.
so we got all that. And then, of course, Jess doesn't want to press the button. We have that scene with
Press the
them,
button.
where they finally, because she knows she's done.
She's
Because she
cooked,
finds
as they
out
could
that
say.
they know. Because
They
why
know.
shoot her? Why would they have shot her if they didn't think
Yeah.
she was a hostile?
Yeah.
So, but that was weird when she does say those types of people don't miss. Like, so it was just everything was weird. Like, this information. So were you saying that
Maybe
they didn't want to kill you?
pointing towards a larger conspiracy. I don't know.
I don't know. I just can't see it twisting so much in the last episode, but maybe it's hijacked. Uh, so yeah, Wolf's team gets on there.
Wolfie
the
boo.
first
Yeah.
carriage, they get some hostages off, which is
They do.
very
That's right.
nice.
We got a lot of hostages out,
Yeah.
but some of them, for some reason, decide not to go. Maybe they think the train's going to blow up or something if it's
So I thought they moved
untethered.
all the kids, but then the one girl won't go, so he
Yeah.
jumps back.
Yes. And I
But
think that's what it was, is they were
yeah,
afraid something was going to happen, or they wanted to stay with everyone out there. That's just
it's
drama. It's just
yeah, it's a little
drama.
drama. You got,
So they can reunite at the end,
you
you
got
know?
Petra's corpse, and Otto's like, I tried to save her.
Well, I guess our theory about her using her, pretending she was dead so she could escape the train did not come true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know who that wasn't me, but someone else on this pod got through that. Anyway,
All
that's
right. Solo,
fun.
we're like at 20 minutes. Let's
Okay,
speed
we'll
it
get.
up.
All right, relax.
What do we
Jeez,
got?
I'm
What do
having a
we
good
got?
conversation. You love
You're
this
high and you're
episode, don't you want to
jacked.
keep it?
You're high and you're jacked.
Um, so the big thing they convince Sam convinces. So, couple things. One, I want to Clara. Why do you think Clara's so like in love with the idea of they better not shoot Sam?
She just
Is she,
believes in him.
she just believes in
She
him
believes in him. Yeah. Yep.
over a few
She's only
hours?
yep.
Okay.
2 weeks
Okay.
into the job, he
Just
believed
seemed
in her.
very like she's the one like really throwing it out there. Like you're gonna shoot, kill Sam. Don't let this
I know.
happen. It was
I
this
know.
mean. I don't know.
That's why I
Maybe
think this whole train turning on thing was maybe not done. Maybe Clara did it
Clara is
without
behind.
Ada
Clara
Vinton
is the
knowing.
bad. Clara is
No,
the
she's good.
oh
She's on Sam's side.
no, I don't think so.
She was
No.
Sam's son's girlfriend.
Oh, and she's a plant.
She's a plant the entire time.
Wow. Our listeners are gonna love these theories. So yeah, so the hijack has gone on. They
Yep,
separate. We have only a
gonna
few, and
continue.
oh, Jess took a bullet. That was a
Yeah.
whole interesting thing. Jess, don't do it. And then she gets killed. So bye bye. Does the actress who's playing Jess remind you a little bit of a young Deborah Kara Unger from the 90s? She's
Ah,
got that
yeah. I
feel.
like it. I like that.
She
I like
kind of
that.
got like it's weird. Like at
Hmm.
first I didn't know about her, but like as we got more, I was like I kind of was starting to dig her, and then the
Yeah.
I was like
You know what? She could randomly show up as the female co-lead in a Tom Cruise movie for
100%.
international reasons or something,
100%.
Yeah.
Move over Haley
So could
Atwell.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I could have
You could
played,
do it too.
Anthony Hopkins's role. Um, so yeah, and then of
Bing
course
Rames.
we talked about it, but our Detective Beck got
Yep.
Marco
Got
Polo.
Marco.
Um, so yeah, I mean, that's all I really have. Do you have
Good.
anything?
No, man, we rocked it, baby. That was the whole episode. It was, Heath didn't like it. I did. A lot of stuff happened. One more episode left.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be high. We're gonna be jacked. Night of the Seven Kingdoms is over. Traders is gonna be over. Andy and I are gonna start on DTF St. Louis.
When's that come out?
I think Sunday.
Oh, it's oh, new. It's coming.
Yeah, we do it next week, like March 1st or something. Isn't that? Yeah, today's the 26th. February only has 28 days,
So
right?
with you and Ando now, do we call you like Tiny and Swordfish, or do we give you a like Bub and
Can
Catfish?
I be Swordfish?
Well,
He
actually,
can be
Tiny's his
tiny.
sister. We can't have. We
What are you
gotta think of another
describing?
word.
Okay, I'll
A
be
tiny swordfish.
a tiny swordfish. Take us out,
Oh.
Solo.
All right. Well, go to dvrpodcast.com/nothing. Just go to dvrpodcast.com. Check out all we're doing. And please, if you like us and you want to support independent podcasting, go to patreon.com/DVR. And for a couple bucks a month, you become a patron. And you see that poster behind Axel? That's the Star City Murders. Yes, a movie I'm in and kind of produced. Uh, check it out
Not
on
kinda.
Tubi or Amazon Prime or any illegal sites you may like. All right, we'll be back next week for the finale
Finale, baby.
of Hijacked, episode 8. Can't wait. For Axel, I'm Heath Solo. We'll see you on the next train to Latvia.
Guess the title. What do you think the title is going to be for the last episode?
Janet Jackson.
Oh my God.
Control. Janet Jackson.
Oh,
That's why.
Control. I like
Remember,
it.
this one was Control. That's why I went Janet Jackson.
Contact.
That was just Oh, not Control.
But they are at Control.
Contact was the episode we just talked about.
Yes. Yeah.
And I thought it was Control by the end of this episode. That's why I went Janice Jackson. Janice Jackson. Let's get out of here. I can't.
I predict
Oh, what do you predict?
Last Stop.
Oh,
That's the name of the episode.
I predict 310 to Blitzen Sud. Or whatever.
Blixenheisen.
Blitzen Sud.
All
Or
right.
Blitzen